We need you to join the attack on Lujiang as well. We don't expect it to be an especially difficult battle, but if we don't deal with this properly, these fights could continue long into the future. Ever since Sun Ce died, fear has been brewing throughout the kingdom, and even within our own ranks. The rebellion in Lujiang is being fueled by Cao Cao's meddling. But it never would have happened under Sun Ce's leadership. We must put out this fire before it spreads any further. The future of Wu is at stake. It might not be worth much coming from me, but there is no need to worry. Lord Sun Quan is a fine leader of the House of Sun in his own right. While he may not have the bravery of Sun Ce, he is both wise and decisive. It seems he is stumbling under the weight of his new responsibilities at the moment, but I know he will stand strong and become a pillar for Wu. What purpose does a subject have without faith in his leader? That is the way I see it.
It is indeed very unfortunate that he lost both his father and a brother, but he cannot expect to lead if he continues to be so timid.
Lord Zhengjiao, you may wish to speak a bit more softly.
I must speak loudly if I am to be heard.
If you doubt our leader's ability, you should close your mouth and raise your banner in revolt. That's what I would do.
If you lack the conviction to challenge him, keep it to yourself, Zhengjiao. Nothing's more useless than a retainer who offers only compliments.
I did not intend to sow doubt. But as it stands, Lord Sun Quan is the leader of a kingdom. If he doesn't get a hold of himself soon, there will be trouble. Hopefully, the next battle will be a turning point for him.
Despite what he says, I get the feeling that Chang Chao is more worried about Lord Sun Quan than any of us.
Yes, true loyalty can be a difficult thing to perceive. Be that as it may, we are only officers in the House of Sun. It is not our duty to meddle in our leader's personal affairs.
Very true. There are some things that Lord Sun Quan must face himself. For now, we should keep our thoughts to ourselves and prepare for battle. That is the best way to express our devotion to our Lord.
Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
That'll be rough.
officer has been defeated.
Counterattack! We end this here! Looking rough. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Everyone is uneasy after what happened to my brother. It's times like these that I need to hold my head up high. I know very well that neither he nor father would ever give up and lose heart. Thank you. It really is heartening to hear you say that. Both my father and Suh would valiantly lead our forces into battle to claim victory with their own hands, surviving the world at its worst. That is what brought our people under their command. Simply being born into the Sun clan is not enough to earn their respect. The leader of the Sun clan must prove their strength. And right now, our leader, my brother Chuen, is struggling. This means that I will have to lead our troops into battle in his place. In times of trouble, family is the one thing we can always rely on. I'm really going to have to be at my best.
Lord Sun Quan, you look rather discouraged.
Oh, Taishitsu. The moment word of my brother's death began to spread, a rebellion broke out. Even my inner circle has begun to lose faith in me. I'm sick of constantly being reminded of my own inadequacy. If only I were more like my brother, then I would be able to quell their fears.
Lord Sunswa certainly was capable of that. He was a great man. Perhaps that is the best way to describe him.
I have to win our next battle to prove my strength. If I am unable to do that, the warriors of Wu will never accept me as their leader. That duty is weighing very heavily on my shoulders. Now, I understand the burden that my brother and father had to bear.
If I may, Lord Sun Quan. There are men under my command who know only of horses, and others who do nothing but read. Some can barely hold a sword. And yet, they are all excellent soldiers, with skills that can be put to great use in battle. Each of them is invaluable in their own way. The same principles applies to the differences between you and Lord Sunswa. You cannot become Lord Sunswa no matter how hard you try. So you should do things your own way, to reveal your true strengths and abilities. What we as subjects want is not the man that Lord Sunswa was. We simply want a leader that is worthy of our loyalty and service. Perhaps I've said too much. I will leave you now, my lord.
My own strengths. You have your own strengths and skills. You were right, brother.
Is this really a battle we can win? If Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Shi were here, they would be on the front lines themselves, leading us all to victory. But Lord Sun Chen has promised nothing more than to guard our backs. That may be a wise decision as a commander, but will the soldiers of Wu accept it?
I wonder. Lord Sun Quan, many of our men have expressed their dissatisfaction with our strategy for the next battle. They are wondering if the leadership of the Sun clan plans to sit back and watch as they risk their lives fighting.
I suppose I cannot avoid such doubts, but I devised this plan personally, after much consideration.
And I will be leading our troops into battle myself. I am a lady of the House of Sun. I will not be accused of inaction in the face of danger. My brother will be watching over us all as our commander. His role will be to keep a close eye on our situation in battle.
No amount of explaining will put everyone's mind at ease. I am who I am. I will never replace my father or my brother in the way you all expect. So, I will have to prove my strength with my own actions and achievements. I want you to trust me just this once. I swear that I will lead you to victory in this battle.
Well then, let us see what you can do.
Let's begin.
Listen up, everyone. Aye.
Now then.
It is I, Sun Changsheng, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. The death of my brother has shaken the foundations of the kingdom. That is why now, more than ever, we must put down this rebellion. I will need help from all of you to make things right. Rest assured that I too will be doing all in my power to fulfill my duty to defeated.
Let's go.
I'll lead the charge. Everyone, follow me.
So, how exactly are we going to win this? I can't wait to see how this one plays out.
Take this, Charging at the enemy's front line head-on is the kind of fighting the Sun family is known for. But she really takes it a bit too far.
All right, they're through. Close the gate!
They blocked the path behind us. Looks like they're trying to divide our forces.
This is a little unsettling, but we can't let fear bind us.
Has been defeated.
For now, we need to face forward and keep going.
There they are, just as we planned. Now let your arrows fall upon them like rain.
Crowding our retreat so they can pick us off from afar. So this was the plan.
We don't have to sit here and wait for them to shoot us. Everyone, charge forth without fear. Don't be cowed by the enemy.
The Litica Siege Battalion has encountered enemy resistance. We must break through enemy lines and rush to their aid. Forward march!
Let's get serious. Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. My strength was not enough.
Thank you for your help. I will repay this debt. You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least.
So soon, I couldn't fulfill my duty.
Time to act.
The arrows have stopped?
Out. The enemy officer.
This must
has
be my
been
brother's
defeated.
doing.
Lord Sun Quan has saved us. Once again, has read the battlefield accurately.
Commence the advance!
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Let's start the advance! It seems this gate is closed tight.
The enemy
Like
officer
we're going to have to
has been
bust
defeated.
in with a ram.
We're going to take control of each critical location as planned. We have to establish a foothold for the siege. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This path leads behind the castle. We keep going this way.
Yes, we can attack the enemy from behind. Let us attack the castle separately from the rest of our forces. Commence the advance!
Another one falls behind me.
officer has been defeated.
So you rats are trying to get inside this way too? So predictable.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fighting brewing on the eastern side of the battlefield.
Lusu, I have decided to join the siege. I'll draw the enemy to me, while the ram is prepared.
And you will be sending the current siege battalion to the east. I think you've made the right choice.
Forward march!
Do you really think that's enough to stop us? All that's left is to scatter the enemies blocking our path. Onward!
Everyone listen! As of now, I am taking over the siege. I want you all to march east. Join forces with our allies there to attack the enemy from behind.
Sometimes we must adjust our plans to suit the circumstances. You made a great decision. No objections. We will head east. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Has been defeated.
You are just in time. We were about to begin the counterattack. I was just thinking of you. And now, you've come to help.
What would Sun Tzu have done in this situation? He probably would have gone east, perhaps even alone. But Lord Sun Quan was different. He consulted with others and made a prudent
The enemy
decision.
officer has been
He
defeated.
values the lives of his people and does all he can to keep them safe. That is what makes him fit to rule our kingdom.
Okay, we're back on track. Back on the road to victory!
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
We never expected reinforcements.
He understands that what wins the day isn't sheer brute force, but using every soldier and every opportunity to their full potential. We've been blessed with a great leader. This victory will be our way of showing our gratitude. Commence the advance!
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
I've been waiting for this. This territory is ours.
Another one falls behind me.
All right, let's start getting the ram ready. We'll stand our ground here and keep the enemy at bay. All right, the ram looks ready. My lord, we await your orders.
Now is the time to break down the castle gate and finish this fight! Charge!
They're up to something. Not on my watch.
Another one falls behind me.
Let's try. Take this.
Let's go.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Counting
Looking rough.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Proper strategy will overcome any obstacle.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Got this.
My strength. Enough. I've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Superb! You never fail to impress me with your feats.
Taste destruction! Let's get serious.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another one falls behind me.
Coming in through the front gate. If we don't stop them... They've broken through the front gate. Let's take advantage of this momentum!
My strength was not enough.
Very nicely done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The good work. I have defeated an enemy officer.
Your strength is unmatched and worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Things are going incredibly well. None can match us.
Xuan Quan! A fledgling like you outsmart me!
Alright, I am just a fledgling. That's why you need to remember this. Today, we were defeated not by me, but by the kingdom of Wu, and all the hopes and bonds of its people.
The last gate has been breached! No! We had countermeasures in place! Time for a good old fight! Get ready!
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Almost at our limits.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act! Gotcha! Here I all my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So I failed.
We did it. Thanks, everyone. Father.
This is it!
Brother. I think I can see it now. The kingdom that I must create.
Listen up, everyone. As you all know, I do not have the skill in battle or the mind for strategy that made you respect my brother and my father. I don't have the strength or the courage to lead the charge. Sword in hand, to clear our path forward myself. However, I have my own way of fighting, and that is what will allow me to lead you all to victory. Our path forward will not open before a single hero leading the charge. It will be the combined strength of all who reside in the kingdom of Wu. That incredible force will carry us into a glorious new future. That is how Wu will fight together and thrive together from now on.
There are those who fight boldly on the front lines, and those who valiantly guard our backs. We cannot win if either force is missing. You will all come to understand that very clearly in this battle.
In this kingdom, and in this army, no one is without a purpose. Each and every one of you is irreplaceable, like family. I trust that everyone will contribute to Wu in their own unique way. Please, all of you, lend me your strength.
Are you seeing this, my friend? Your little brother might just achieve even greater things than you did.
The battle to restore order in Luqiang ended very favorably.
It was all thanks to Lord Sun Quan discovering his own strengths. He has brought our forces closer together than ever before. And I'm sure this will help to crush the ambitions of those who are looking to stir up trouble in the kingdom.
You still have Cao Cao's meddling to contend with, but this is wonderful news.
Quite. And it certainly doesn't hurt to have a steady flow of incoming talent like yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't consider myself talented. I still have much to learn, which I plan to remedy with rigorous study.
That's what I like to hear. The future of Wu is secure with you, Wei Meng. Now, about our next battle.
I think with the momentum we have now, the time is right. We should march on Jing and avenge Lord Sun Jian by defeating Huangzu. If we can all rally behind the same goal and unite as one to achieve it, our bonds with each other will grow even stronger.
There are certainly many among us who desire revenge on him. Whatever the case, we cannot take this plan any further on our own. We should first ask Lord Sun Quan for his judgment on the matter.
They want to take down Huangzu.
It's just an idea being discussed for now. I figured this would be a good time to hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Not even Lord Sun Cao was able to avenge the death of Lord Sun Jian. We're certainly able and willing to do it now, but...
Is there something worrying you, Father?
No, I just thought it was a bit too soon to stir up trouble. But if this is what Lord Sun Quan desires, then we will respect his wishes.
I too agree with the decision to attack Huangzu. I imagine that Lord Sun Quan also wishes to claim Jing for himself before Cao Cao is able to get his hands on it. But avenging one's father is a very noble pursuit in and of itself. Succeeding will likely earn Lord Sun Quan a great deal of renown.
Ling Cao, you have been blessed with a very bright son. I envy you. Ling Tong, I'm sure you'll grow into an indispensable officer for Wu. I hope to see great things from you. And with that, I will take my leave. I still need to discuss this with everyone else.
Ling Tong, I don't want to see you letting all that praise go to your head. You must always act with awareness of your own standing. We will do all that is necessary in the service of the House of Sun. That is our duty. Never forget that.
You don't need to tell me these things, Father. I'm not a child anymore.